coupons? I spent all semester on SGA lobbying for them.
Sorry, maintenance busted a pipe pulling a drunk GS student out of my wall. About that, can I crash at your place for a few days?
Of course. Yeah, I was wondering why you had a suitcase.
Yeah, thank you. It's so good to see you. It's been such a rough week.
Feel TBH. I love Orgasis, but I signed up because I thought it would be a nice break from all my other responsibilities. I just spent the last 2 hours arguing what the title should be.
Well, did you settle on anything?
Not yet, but I suggested, do you ever lie in bed and wonder what this is all for, Cassis?
That's heavy. I'm just glad I can stay with you while they finish draining the swamp. EC, I mean.
A CC girl looking for a soul sign-in. Look how far we've come since freshman year.
That feeling when your ceiling collapses, like poof, literally under one roof.
It's when you're spinning out of control, but you're all set. You got your pirouette.
When there's no psychological support, but it's cool. Take a dip in your pool.
It's when you're sex-isled late, but it's fine with your friends in the 1020 line. When you can't reserve space and they got it JJ's place, and your tuition money's gone without a trace. Columbia, we won't miss you. With all due respect, it's not me, it's CU.
Oh, hey, Zoe!
Hi, Gavin, what's up?
Oh, I'm coming from a CCSE photo shoot. I'm helping my friend run for sandwich ambassador, and the race is really heating up ever since they started actually publicizing the registration info.
Yikes. Gavin, this is my friend Liv. Liv, this is my colleague from across the street, Gavin.
Oh, we've met in the elevator.
Really? I don't think so. I'm a CCSE class rep. I know everyone in the senior class.
Nope. We live in the same building, and literally every time we get in the elevator, you introduce yourself to me. Plus, I get your emails.
You really seem like a Barnard student. Oh, not that there's anything wrong with that. You should stop by our study break tomorrow. The administration isn't really responding to our mental health proposals, so we're giving out free hot chocolate. Mental health fixed.
That feeling when he just doesn't get it. But it's chill, you've got your Barnard still.
You suffer when you pull an all-nighter, but it's fine. Sleeping Butler 209.
It's when your frat house gets shut down, but it's no struggle. You still got your penthouse struggles.
It stings when Bacchanal sells out, but don't cry. You can take shots in Sakai.
When you can't reserve space and they got it JJ's place, and your tuition money's gone without a trace. Columbia, we won't miss you. With all due respect, it's not me, it's CU.
Well, thanks for showing me around, Dad, but I must say this tour feels a little last minute. You've only got a few hours left at Barnard till old Rob swoops in.
Robert, please! I'm well aware of the relentless passage of time, but the interim presidency is no laughing matter. I know for you it's just a temp job until Michelle accepts the position, but try not to make a mess of my life's work. Damn those loud grating noises! Zoe! Have you met Interim President Goldberg? Oh, no matter. It's so assuring to know that Barnard will remain in the capable hands of student leaders like yourself.
We're all going to miss you, President Spar. Oh, this is my friend Liv. Liv, this is my friend D-Spar.
Yeah, I know. I've read your book, Wonder Woman. Can't wait for the movie spin-off.
You'll have to excuse me. Rob here got lost trying to find Hewitt yesterday, and I need to make sure he gets the lay of the land before I depart. What would you do? You've got a prime opportunity, but to take it you must save your community.
They can probably tell you never wanted this job, but Debbie flaked out, so you're the girl's new heartthrob.
You know the deal when the admin's in confident they can get out. You know what you're all about. That feeling when you've lost your home, but your friends make it known you're never on your own.
When you can't reserve space and they got it JJ's place, and your tuition money's gone without a trace. Columbia, we won't miss you. With all due respect, it's not me, it's CU.
Did we go out?
I'm not really feeling it. We just went to senior night.
Yeah, last week. We could do the Heights.
Ugh, being a senior at the Heights is like being a GS student at Bacchanal. Cannons?
Unless you want hot pot or you have a time machine, that's off the table. Pour
Rest
one
in
out.
peace.
What about 1020?
I don't really like lines.
You know, you don't have to do cocaine in the bathroom.
Can't we just stay here?
We always stay here.
Ugh, I know, I'm sorry, but at this point I'm basically your third roommate.
have 3 roommates.
Oh, right. Barnard Housing did such a good job of converting the lounge into this quadruple, you'd never know.
Right. Oh, look at you guys all dressed up. What's the occasion?
I just got a new fake ID from the Makerspace 3D printer. We're going downtown to this hot new club called Le Bain. You coming?
Isn't it Le Bain?
Actually, it's McBain, and it's a sophomore dorm.
Yeah, Zooks! We're gonna need a sign-in.
Oh, it's fine. We'll just tell them it's Shabbat and we can't swipe for religious reasons. It's Tuesday. Not in Jerusalem. Are you guys coming?
No.
Whatever. Strong, beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god, my boyfriend is so crazy. He's been drunk texting me all night to meet him at 10:20, but I broke out this morning and I don't have any concealer and don't tell anyone, but he's my TA. He's so crazy. Why is he listed under mom? Shut up. Zoe, if I'm late for our 10:10, call Kava and have them resuscitate me. Oh, and tell them to send Gulati a doctor's note. Love you, bestie.
Sure you don't want to go with them?
I guess if there's nothing else going on. What, another email from Q Vettel?
No, it's about Senior Scramble. Who's on your list? Any seminar cuties, dining hall crushes?
I'm not sure. Who's on yours?
I can't tell you. It's a secret. I'm taking these end-of-year traditions very seriously. I was planning on having 40/40s on 40.
Nice.
Oh, I know. What about that guy in your seminar? You should ask for his uni sometime.
Oh, I haven't told you yet?
Does he have a girlfriend?
No, he's on the wrestling team.
Okay, what about that girl who's always in Ferris?
You mean Fausta?
No, I mean the girl with the tofu. Ugh, whatever, you're impossible.
I'm sorry, I haven't thought about it, at all. Not even a little bit.
So let's go out. Find someone for you to scramble. Liv, come on. This is our last opportunity to follow through on whatever we've missed out on since freshman year. There has to be something or someone you want to do before we get kicked out.
I don't really have a bucket list. I'm sorry. I just want to stay here at Barnard. Come on, there must be something fun happening on campus tonight, like an open mic night or a zine reading or a dildo decorating workshop.
Trust me, I love it here too, but it's almost time for us to move on. Aren't you excited to be a real New Yorker with a job and an apartment and everything?
Can you chill out? I'm still recovering from 3 years of housing stress, and Craigslist is even more terrifying. I know you're excited to move on and all, but I can't help thinking about all the things I would have done differently. You know? remember junior year.
Those job apps filled me with fear.
Always venting about the future.
Always lent me your ear.
You signed me into the quad.
The guards would look at you odd.
But that's the only home for the realist squad. I'll do it again. But this time at Barnard, live in Hewitt, no man. And this time I'd wanna do it right, a rewrite. Would have slept through Orgo night if only I could do it again.
Remember sophomore fall.
I thought you had it all.
You almost transferred across the street.
Financial aid dropped the ball. 'Twas a real sophomore slump,
But you were a radio star.
only you would force me gun to head to DJ Whoopar. But I'd do it again. But this time at Barnard,
That's the right idea.
amen. And this time I'd wanna be a bear, bleach my hair, pregame the internship fair. If only I could do it again. Remember freshman year, I lived in Carmen,
And I lived in Reed.
you didn't like your roommates much,
Assholes guaranteed.
but we met at a party for some cool edgy zines.
You were the edgy one in those high-waisted jeans.
I'd do it again, but only if I did it with you, and we'd be doing everything best friends do.
Like what?
You know, whatever we do, I always wish that we could do it again.
Construction is still going on at this hour.
Well, President Spar, you won't have to put up with it for much longer. Could you turn that opera music off? You've only got 15 minutes until your term as president is up.
I know, Deirdre. I'm just trying to prepare for my next career leap as the first female president of Lincoln Center. 15 short minutes to freedom.
Freedom, Miss Spar?
Oh, yes, Deirdre. Of course, I'm thrilled about the new job, but I must admit, all these years toiling for the students have left me winded and... Debbie needs a vacay! So in my 2 weeks between jobs, I planned a lovely getaway to the Bahamas to kite surf with Barack and Michelle.
That does sound wonderful, President Spar. Say, I hate to bring this up, but you kept pushing those meetings back, and now you've got 4 appointments in the next 10 minutes. Also, the folks from Columbia called, and they want to discuss the finances of Barnard.
Give it to me in a nutshell, Deirdre.
There are no finances. We're broke.
Deborah, that huge inflatable rat is really ugly. It ruins the feng shui. We'll have to get rid of it before I become president.
Oh, again, Interim President Robert. You're late.
Time, Deborah, is relative. Except in your case, of course. You're getting the boot pretty soon.
Look, Bobby. I know you must be over the moon to be at the helm of this bold, beautiful ship we call Barnard, if only for a short while.
Well, I'm sure the girlies will be calling me Prez Go before you know it.
Press what? Oh. Bobby, You don't seem to understand your responsibilities as interim president. Your job is to sit at this desk, answer the phone, and provide convoluted comments to the student body whenever they ask substantial questions. Also, if any of those pesky union members come knocking, I have a fire hose installed underneath my desk.
Well, that's a little extra. Did you know that's new slang? I've been brushing up so I can really connect with the students. Lit. Fleek. Af. Depression. Coconut water.
Whoa. I need you to focus. They're in dire financial straits and Barnard needs steady leadership. I can't have you dithering around willy-nilly with my legacy.
Okay, don't worry. You can trust me to look after the girls. Wouldn't want any pillow fights getting out of hand, am I right?
Oh, my dear Lord.
Say, are you gonna take this slab o' copper to Lincoln Center?
Slab? That, Robert J. Goldberg, is the majestic sculpture of Athena. Well, it's actually the spirit of the Barnard Games, but I prefer to think of it as our patron goddess. Athena is the symbol of Barnard's mission, Rob.
Say, Miss Spar, do you ever think it's funny that we're telling the young women of Barnard to model themselves after a fictional and unattainable myth of the perfect woman?
I've never thought of it like that.
Just an idea. Now, the accountant from Columbia is coming over soon, remember? To talk about the bailout.
Don't call it a bailout, Deirdre. What is this, 2008? I can't believe Lee has the gall to march one of his flunkies in here and criticize me for unnecessary construction projects.
I'll call it unnecessary, Deb, but you've got to admit, that new Manhattanville campus is pretty neat. Maybe I'm just a sucker for a nice glass ceiling.
However you want to spin it, the finances are in bad shape. The accountant is coming over and they want a decision from you then.
I can't think about that. I can't bear the thought of selling away my beautiful campus. Those grimy old geezers haven't given up since the 80s. Can't they take a hint?
Oh, they probably just don't respond well to rejection. But don't worry, Deb. I know they say I don't have enough academic experience, but I went to Catholic school, so I think I know how nunneries work.
What have I done? As an ambitious woman, you can't have it all. But who is this guy to treat me like some average doll? Oh, Athena, you see, you're just like me. You're lighting the torch of antiquity. But your day has come now, so has mine. Just like the magnolia trees, R.I.P. I built a school, but it's not built. Now Barnard Blues outweighs the Barnard guilt. How will they treat my legacy? They've got no brains, they've got no empathy. I should have known that Rob is an imbecile, dumb and obnoxious like those damn power drills. I should have known that time is running out.
President Spar, you're 1155. There are representatives from the adjunct faculty and library construction workers.
Of course. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
We're here to talk to you about fair wages.
And better working conditions.
What are you on about? You've got your health care and your living wage. Isn't that enough?
Yes, for adjuncts teaching half-time. I only teach one dance class. What happens if I slip and fall?
15 is nice, Deborah, but it only matters if we get our paychecks on time.
Come on! What does a dance professor need basic health coverage for? Can't you just channel your untreated medical conditions into your art, for Christ's sake? Here you are, living the high life in your Bronx studio apartments made from reconverted dumpsters. I give you 1 inch and you take a mile. That's how it works, isn't it? We have construction group. And Rob treats me like I'm Betty Boop, the incompetent nincompoop. He is the glass ceiling that we all have tried to shatter. But this is no laughing matter. Oh, I never have felt matter. I built a school, but it's not built. Now Barnard blues outweighs the Barnard guilt. How will they treat my legacy? They've got no brains, they've got no empathy. I should have known that Rob is an imbecile, dumb and obnoxious like those damn power drills. I should have known we were in the red. If we don't pay our debts, then Barnard's better off dead. I should have known that time is running out.
Oh, golly, you're 1157, an accountant from Columbia's finance department.
President Spar, I'm sure it's no news to you that you're in amount of debt from all those construction projects. I just wanted to remind you that our offer from the 80s is still on the table and more generous than ever.
I would hardly call it generous.
That's your irrelevant opinion. You don't have many bargaining chips here. We're offering you a way out. Columbia gets your pretty little school and you get to stay on until you finish your projects. Are you going to take it or not?
Well, Debbie's actually got a beach getaway planned, but thanks for the thought, sugar.
Put that up right now, Robert, I'm warning you.
Is that true, Deborah? How frivolous. So much for going down with your ship.
I built a school, but it's not built. Now Barnard blues outweighs the Barnard guilt. How will they treat my legacy? They've got no brains, they've got no empathy. I should have known that Rob is an imbecile, dumb and obnoxious like those damn power drills. I should have known we were in the red. If we don't pay our debts, then Barnard's better off dead. I should have known that Bollinger's after me. What do I do, Athena? Why won't you answer me? I should have known that time is running out. A student! Thank God! Someone who appreciates me.
Actually, President Spar, we students have a couple issues that we would like to...
Silence, everyone! Who would dare to criticize the work of Debora Spar? I work twice as hard as Penny meant to get just half as far. My final day at work, I don't see champagne and cigars, but a merger of the first degree, really quite bizarre. I built a school, must I demolish Robert with my might? But it's not built, demolish all the demolition sites. To save my legacy, won't stop my fight, till Barnard's helping satiate the Barnard appetite. But if the bottom line gets fatter, Barnard's bound to shatter with a great big splatter squish. But what then? Serve us on a silver platter to Bollinger. Disaster! No more chitter-chatter, pitter-patter. Let's move to a different matter. I'm leaving, moving my talents to a new neighborhood. So what then is the greater good? To leave the ruins to Rob, so much stronger. To lead the merger with CU, stay on a little longer. I built a school, but now it's time to let it thrive and coexist on Presbo's dime. So I can teach him of the campus paradigm. Lesser of two evils, fairer of two crimes. I should have known, but where do I sign?
I knew you would finally come to terms with reality, President Spar. Just sign right here.
Oh.
And here. And could you just print your full name and initial on the dotted line? Perfect. Oh, actually, can we get your middle initial? Our lawyers are very particular. Here's some whiteout.
Welcome back to WBAR's only all-birdsong radio talk show. That's right, it's a talk show for birds. This is WBAR's Warble Hour with your host, Barbara Warbler. Well, cuffing season is over. We're all climbing out of hibernation and things are a-bloomin'. That's right, it's springtime, and you know what that means. The majestic crow is about to go into heat. We're gonna wrap up the show today with a song called Mating Song of the Crow. Once again, this has been WBAR's Barbara Warbler's Warble Hour, only on WBARble. I mean WBAR.
I'm all right. What's the song?
That, my friend, is the sweet, sweet sound of sweet, sweet crows making sweet, sweet love.
Pretty. It's got kind of an early Motown vibe, but with birds.
I know, it's so melodic. Next week, I'm gonna do an impression of the hawk and the pigeon. You remember it happened near the John Jay lawn?
Oh, yeah, but the hawk was eating the pigeon, Barbara.
Aha! That's what they want you to do. Really, it was just some cross-species sexploration. Don't king shame birds, Liv. Anyways, I'm signing off. Have a good show.
Hello, and welcome to Echo Chamber, WBAR's primetime show every Friday at 11 p.m. We've got a really great track for you guys. It comes from our very own campus celebrity, DJ Buttcalf. This is Roar Bitch Roar.
Wow, this is so inventive. It kind of sounds like a cheese grater going through a meat grinder.
Stop the show! Zoe, what are you doing in the studio? Look! What, did they finally catch the Shapiro laundry room arsonist?
No, Columbia bought Barnard.
What? I never heard of such a thing.
How do you know? Did they send out an email?
No, I read it in the New York Times.
What? They told the New York Times before they told the students? What does it say?
Nothing really, just that the two schools have decided to merge.
Shit, well, there must be some other coverage. Check blog.
No, they're fake news.
Oh, how about Spec?
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a link to an op-ed on why MLK would have bought Barnard. By anonymous white male. Okay.
That's all they have? Aren't these people supposed to be the future leaders of America?
No, that's the Fed. I'm trying, but I can't find anything on the actual details of the merger. They just dropped this bomb out of nowhere.
Someone has to do something. Someone with a platform. Someone who can actually speak to the needs of the Barnard community. We gotta cover this. Barbara, can you hold down the fort while we go out and figure out what's going on?
But I was gonna go remix my parrot mating calls.
Barbara, please, we need you to stay here and cover for Echo Chamber.
But Liv, what are we gonna do? I mean, the only reason why I do WBAR is because I know nobody listens. Can we handle the spotlight?
I don't know. But if nobody else is gonna show them the real voice of Barnard, we have to. I interrupt my regularly scheduled program with breaking news. Columbia University has just bought Barnard College with the intention of merging the two schools and eventually absorbing Barnard. It looks like former President Debora Spar will be remaining in an advisory role to Interim President Goldberg as he manages the transition. How exactly they plan to combine the two schools remains unclear, but Echo Chamber has the latest coverage on what this means for the Barnard student body. I'll be broadcasting continual updates, so stay tuned as my cool friend Zoe and I hit the quad and get to the bottom of the biggest story since Obama dissed Sisi and delivered his commencement address to Barnard. I never wanted more than a Barnard press that's free. And you probably shouldn't tell them you're a student in CC. And we
for our campus unity. The voice of Barnard is what we're gonna be.
Good luck, Liv. Hey, you might even get some listeners now.
Dude, I cannot wait to be living in Souls next year. Carmen 7 squad takes the quad, 2K17, my man.
You two, would either of you like to comment on the breaking news?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. Every other Ivy did this decades ago, and so did Cornell.
As a cis white male who once took a playwriting class at Barnard, I feel overqualified to say that this is the best thing to happen for both schools. We need to foster a sense of community.
Columbia already went co-ed. This merger means Barnard doesn't exist anymore.
Please do not interrupt me. I'm trying to speak on your behalf.
We bring you breaking news at the top of the hour. As of now, Columbia pros are moving to Saul's Tower. Rumor has it Plimpton girls are exiting the scene. They thought they'd seen a moldy sink, but wait till they see Ween. There's rage in the schoolyard. They've snatched our ID cards. Our college rock is avant-garde, but now our school is gone. Now's the time to make a choice. Out of silence they'll rejoice. From the voices be the voice. The voice of Barnard.
Whoa there! I'm in the middle of something. I'm trying to get a good picture for my artist profile on Rat Rock.
Where's President Spar? Tell her Zoe Young, the president of SGA, needs to talk to her now.
Ooh, awkward. SGA's gone. If Columbia and Barnard are going to be one school, we've got to get rid of some redundancies. Sorry to break it, but having two student councils felt like a redundancy.
SGA is redundant? Isn't having two presidents a redundancy? This is ridiculous. I demand a town hall in the Diana Event Oval.
We're actually renaming it the Diana Party Space. But a town hall sounds fun. I do always appreciate the chance to spill the tea with the students. But could you get out of my light? You're blocking my good side.
This just in, the old admin will host a Q&A. We just need some unity is what they tend to say. If we don't raise our voices, then it's goodbye SGA. Liv, what am I gonna do? My Barnard's gone away. There's rage in the schoolyard. They've snatched our ID cards. Our college was already scarred, and now our school is gone. Now's the time to make a choice. Out of silence they'll rejoice. From the voiceless be the voice. The voice of Barnard!
Virginia, thank God. What's going on?
Well, I don't know. I was just doing well, woman, providing invaluable sexual advice and herbal tea, when this random dude just barged in.
The name's Rex. I'm a representative of Well Man. We're an organization that helps counsel fragile CC boys with their, emotions or whatever. We're just like Well Woman, but instead of tea, condoms, and sexual advice, we offer wings, pizza, and ice-cold brewskis.
Apparently the faculty have a new approach, assigning gender studies classes to the baseball coach. Millbank is a city bank, they're all taking the core. Instead of Beyonce, now they're singing Roar, Lion, Roar.
Oh, hey, Zoe! Welcome to Columbia College. I'm soliciting donations to the senior fund from our 2,000 new students. Care to chip in?
Not now, Gavin. We don't want to be a part of your school.
Nonsense! Can't wait to spam your email now that you're finally a part of the CC listserv.
Just leave us alone! There's rage in the schoolyard. They've snatched our ID cards. We're blindsided, caught off guard, and now our school is gone. Now's the time to make a choice. Out of silence they'll rejoice. From the voices be the voice. The voice of...
Sorry, you're gonna have to vacate the space. I don't think you understand. We're on air right now with some very important reporting.
Oh, I do understand. I just don't care. We at Columbia's WKCR are absorbing your cute little rock and roll pajama party to expand our neo-Baroque programming. Sorry, ladies.
But you've been canceled.
All right, Robert, now I know this is your first public appearance, but if you start to feel nauseous, please don't retch on me. I just had this blazer starched.
I'll be fine, Deborah. I thrive on audience energy. And take a look at this turnout.
Oh, that's strange. These town halls are usually empty. The students demand their voices to be heard and then don't show up.
This should be fun. I'm ready to make my debut.
Here we go. Good afternoon, students, and thank you all for coming to this town hall. My name is Debora Spar, and this is my colleague, Robert Goldberg.
Thank you for the introduction, Deborah. I am so pleased to be here with so many fellow members of the Bayhive.
We're very pleased you're here. Today we'll discuss the expansion of Yoga Tuesdays to Yoga Tuesdays and Thursdays. The regulation of free pizza giveaways in the Diana Center lobby. And the merger of Columbia and Barnard. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have a case of the hiccups.
Oh, here, I'll tell you my mom's trick. Hold your breath, spin in a circle 3 times, pull on your earlobe.
Now, if you haven't heard, I have decided to push back my departure from Barnard for 2 weeks while I advise Interim President Goldberg through this complex transition. We'll now open it up to you, the students. Please, direct your questions toward Mr. Goldberg.
Ask a question.
Why? You're the one on SGA. You actually know these.
Yes, I'm wondering why Barnard was sold to Columbia.
Oh, well, funny you should ask.
Thank you, Zoe! That is an excellent question, which I plan to evade by complimenting your excellent ability to ask questions. I'm sure you've heard the accusation that Columbia lacks a sense of unity. So, what better way to encourage unity than to enforce mandatory bonding between the two halves of our campus?
Well, hold on a minute, Deb. I have an answer. Recently, I came to the realization that gender is, believe it or not, a social construct. Therefore, women's colleges are outdated.
I feel like you skipped a few steps there.
Here, take the Athena Center, for example. Former Athena Center. Women's empowerment programs? It is 2017! We need to empower everybody!
Robert, take over! We will be taking a 5-minute bathroom break. Thank you all for your questions.
I'm still in shock. I can't believe D-Spar would sell out Barnard.
I know. I feel like I don't know who to trust anymore. How else am I supposed to express myself if not with bird calls?
Gavin, what are you doing here?
Well, obviously I'm here to represent Columbia at this pivotal town hall. What are you doing here, though? I mean, isn't SGA about as dead as Maggie?
We are here to have our voices heard and resist the invasion of our space.
Good for you. Very democratic. Just keep it peaceful, okay? I really think we should give this Goldberg guy a chance.
All right, Rob. Fun's over. I can't have you derailing my message with your blatant misreadings of entry-level gender studies.
Oh there, Deborah. I think you're forgetting which one of us is the president and which one is the ex-president.
You were the interim president of a school which has just ceased to exist! This merger was my final action as president. It must be remembered as a success. You are ruining my lash out of salvaging some decency from this sordid affair. Now just say everything I say, but louder and more male.
Why are you selling out our school? You think it's funny?
Well, our accounts were just a little bit runny.
For unity!
I can take it from here. Let me put it this way, honeys. We lost all our monies.
Yes! Why are you leaving in the middle of school?
For Lincoln Center, oh, you think you're so cool.
Well, seasons change even for Debora Spar. Rumor is she wants to be an opera star.
Feels like you're giving our school away.
Heavenly Father, to thee I pray.
But really, there's no women's school to give away, 'cause gender is just a construct.
Where's the money?
Well, we spent it.
Who's the we now?
We is Debora.
Tell them how I took great care.
Yeah, Debbie spends the cash, always on her juice cleanse detox, writing op-eds on her Botox.
Yes!
We need the answers on the death of the tree.
An innocent accident in surgery.
Death came from inside the roots, you tell 'em, Rob.
Yes, the dead magnolia was an inside job.
What? Sounds like fake news based on what they said.
Why is Robert such a knucklehead?
They want to tell me right and wrong, but I know that the truth is just a construct.
Robert, you're getting off track again and it's making me look foolish.
I've got this, Deb. Look, ladies, I know you're all, who is this guy and what does he know about Barnard? But check it out, fam. I'm just a regular Barnard bitch. I order pumpkin spice latte. Rub pumpkin lotion on my body. Yes, I'm an independent shawty, 'cause girls, they run this scene. Sometimes I'm down at Equinox, thinking how Judith Butler rocks. Women don't fit in a box like my salad at Sweet Green. So let's break down this house of cards. Turn glass ceilings into shards. Let's cut Barnard a new deal, 'cause gender isn't real. If I've learned any feminist knowledge, it's that we don't need a women's college. Let's cut Barnard a new deal, 'cause gender isn't real. You can bet I'm woke as heck, like, where are all the women in tech? Like, what we did to souls will do to your check. Like, make that number triple, po, po. I like my juice fresh pressed and my whole fam blessed. I passed the online Bechdel test. I am left wing, also left breast. I mean, hashtag free the nipple. So let's break down this house of cards. Break glass ceilings into shards. Let's cut Barnard a new deal, 'cause gender isn't real. If I've learned any feminist knowledge, it's that men can run a women's college. 'Cause I'm a Barnard bitch for real. For real.
And all, but at least now people won't give you shit for your Ivy League degree.
I am proud of this institution, okay? I actually want my diploma to say Barnard on it.
Can we please keep it down? We were just at an activist event and I've had enough yelling for one day.
Nobody asked you! Wait, what are these guys doing here?
Dude, I cannot wait to be living in the quad next year. The ratio is gonna be like unfreaking-believable, my dude. Hit it, bro. Oh, God.
My bro.
Oh, what's that? Well, woman, free tea.
Did someone say well, woman?
And well, man, we got you covered. Come by Wednesday night. We're having a men's sexual health issues panel, and we're gonna talk about, like, what do you do when your booty call is getting all clingy and shit? Or, like, how to have positive communication strategies to avoid reciprocating oral sex.
I swear to God.
Cool. That sounds great. I'll see you later.
No, wait! Don't you have any questions? Like how to clean anal beads? Like, do you throw them all in the wash or do you clean them one by one?
I'm leaving now.
Zoe! This is a disaster! Some handsome British man just stole all my herbal tea, and he wouldn't even let me give him any sex tips.
I know.
Oh, don't worry. Sure, there are some kinks to work out, but the merger will be flawless.
Flawless. They're combining bacchanal and barbecue and calling it wabarcanal. Who came up with that?
And the Barnard Theater Department is doing Rock of Ages.
Hey.
That's not even the worst part. Now Columbia thinks they can have lesbians. That's our thing. Barbara, can you please move your dollhouse? I'm trying to pack.
Actually, it's a model bird sanctuary.
Jessica, why are you packing up?
I got reassigned to EC. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that upset about it. Don't get me wrong, I'll miss you hoes to death, but it's senior spring and I'm trying to get lit.
Wow. Well, I'm glad if you're glad. We'll really miss you, though.
Oh, come visit. We could get blackout, spin each other on the tooth statue, and see who voms first.
Oh, that is so sweet.
I'm sorry, Gavin. Can I help you?
Well, you could give me a tour. I'm here to check out my new room. I got totally shafted in the housing lottery last year, and I figured I'd rather live in a Soul's Quad than in Harmony. I'm so tired of taking the 1 train to class.
Your new room? This is my room.
Our room, silly. And I cannot wait to have more spirited debates with my new roomies. Souls 1016 for life.
Oh my God, it was you!
What was me? Oh, if you're talking about my CCSC bill to get horses approved as therapy pets, then yes.
No, you took my spot. I tried to transfer in, but they said the room had already been taken.
Your spot? Liv, you tried to move into Barnard housing?
Yeah, I figured it would make both of our lives easier if we just moved in together.
Whoa, Liv. You just came from a town hall to resist the merger policy, and now you're moving into Barnard housing?
Oh, what's wrong?
You're a hypocrite. You can't rail against something and then turn around and benefit from it.
Okay, but I'm not like the other CC kids who are switching over. Okay, I'm here because I really care about Barnard. I mean, come on, I'm basically your third roommate.
Oh, sorry, Liv. You're not our third roommate.
You're not even our 4th roommate.
They're right. You need to go back to your own side of the street, Liv.
Meow, cat fight. Can you gal pals take it down a notch? It has been a long day and I need to exfoliate. I cannot be breaking out in the public eye.
Okay, you both need to leave.
Oh, no can do. I'm deciding where to hang my Gore Lieberman posters.
Okay, I know this is all a lot to process. Okay, it's a lot for me too, but I don't think you mean what you're saying.
Would you stop with the CC-splaining? You don't get it, and you never will. Earlier today, I had to step over vomit in the Reed elevator. The Reed elevator!
Okay, that's awful, but I'm not the one who vomited. Okay, don't take this out on me. Zoe, I'm on your side.
Don't listen to her, Zoe. She thinks she can do whatever she wants because she has an edgy rock show.
Okay, that's really rude. You all clearly need to cool down, so I'm gonna respect your space like the amazing friend I am and leave temporarily.
God, this is Barnard's problem, and you're not Barnard. We don't need your help. This is something we need to fix. Now both of you, get off my campus, go back to yours, and take a bath in the penis fountains to wash off the bitter stench of betrayal.
Yikes. Maybe we should come back when they've taken a chill pill. See you later, roomies. Mwah, 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 mwah. Are you coming?
Goodbye, Liv.
I've done it again. I messed it up big time.
Got me wondering when, if ever it'll be alright. Sit tight, will we make it through this fight? If only I could do it.
No way, little lady. You've already had 3. Are you gonna make it home without shitting all over Broadway?
No, cut her off.
It's fine. I took my lactate pills, okay?
3's your limit. I'm cutting you off.
Fine. I'll just get the cantaloupe with with cottage cheese and 1 maraschino cherry. Ew.
Good choice. You know, might I also suggest the double cheeseburger? Now, we put a real neat twist on it. Here, instead of getting 2 patties on 1 burger, you get 2 burgers on the same plate. That's a Tom's Restaurant classic.
Okay, why wouldn't I just get 2 cheeseburgers?
I don't know. Why don't you just go to Mel's? Here's your food.
Well, there you go. Cheer up. We're at the Seinfeld Diner, the 1020 of restaurants.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Okay, look, I don't normally discuss politics outside of work. Okay, who am I kidding? I always do. But I really think you're coming at this from the wrong angle. Just look at the numbers. This is a good thing for Columbia.
Oh, I don't need your rah-rah bullshit, okay? It's easy to love Columbia when you're basically its poster child. You remind me of those weird homecoming stock photos in Learner.
You know, all that rah-rah bullshit isn't bullshit. It's fun. My friends at state school never complain about social anxiety or sleep deprivation or needing a job. I didn't realize life would be so much easier at Penn.
Yeah, well, welcome to Columbia. Do you have any idea what it's actually like to be a student here? I mean, have you ever even cried in Butler?
No, I haven't, because I try to stay positive. And you know, all the negativity at this school isn't helping. The other day, I tried to solicit a donation to the class fund from someone in 209, and they shushed me. I don't get it.
Wow. You're really out of touch. You probably have a 4.0 and a Goldman job lined up too, right?
Someone's jello. Don't forget that I won the Res Life Recycling Challenge 3 years in a row. But, like, who's counting?
Nobody. Literally nobody.
Well, we're at the greatest diner, in the greatest university, in the greatest city in the world, and I'm just trying to appreciate it.
Okay, we're at Tom's, and it's 8 p.m. Wait, why do they have a Lexapro clock?
You see, that is exactly what I am talking about. Everyone at this school is such a negative Nancy. You know, after the merger, I posted a meme captioned, "Combine the colleges, pupper," and it only got 14 likes. I don't get it. You would think a pupper would get more likes than Martin Shkreli trolling around.
Maybe next time you should make it about substance abuse or crippling depression. Something relatable.
But they didn't say anything about memeing your loneliness away in the admissions brochure. I feel betrayed. I can't believe I'm agreeing with the CU wrestling team on anything, but fuck. I should went state school. I'm a lion, so it seems, with Colombian dreams. But for all my love, I don't quite get Colombian themes. Like posting buy-sell memes, or lacking self-esteem. What happened to Spirit Week, or Russian Greek, or an actual football team? Barnard's met its fate, will knock down the Barnard gates. No more getting all depressed at all their activist debates. So today is the date, there's no more time to wait. It's never too late for Columbia State. At a state school, how should we proceed? Go to a tailgate, bro, it's blue that I bleed. Get a bong for my beer and a bong for my weed. Columbia, we're finally freed. At a state school, we cut the crap. We could all sign in with a single tap. We see, hey, now we're on the map to teach a first year how to rap. Oh my God, Liv! What about this? At a state school, Liv, we'd seize the day. No more Barnard punks wearing black and gray. Why waste a day in a depressing cafe when you can eat some ice cream with your RA? At a state school, TP Reed Hall, where every weekend's bacchanal. Grow 5 or 6 more inches tall, from basket case to CU basketball. Goodbye, Butler. We've had enough of it, and out with lit. It's time for getting lit. Parties this way. It's time we all unwind. That's where you'll find the CU state of mind. At a state school, boat shoes are back in style. Wear your salmon shorts in your Facebook profile. No more endless protests on the sundial. All the protesters will learn to smile. At a state school, we take a stand against the shitty jokes from the marching band. Maybe put a trumpet in their hand. They play a decent fight song, that would be grand.
Barnard was just talk, checking in on Facebook to Standing Rock.
Man, weren't we the laughing stock?
Time to walk the walk on College Walk.
Without Barnard, we will all play sports.
Tear down Millbank, build some basketball courts.
After game, go to Bernheim and Schwartz.
And wake the next morning with genital warts.
Goodbye, Barnard. Why don't you stay away and out with Lehman? It's time for getting laid. Parties this way. It's time we all unwind. That's where you'll find the CU state of mind.
fireside chat.
At state school Liv, we'd run the town. No more wishing you'd apply to Brown. You'd be my homecoming queen. You'd wear the homecoming crown. Goodbye. This life has got me burnt. Walk out the turnstiles. It's time for getting jerked. Parties this way. It's time we all unwind. That's where you'll find. That's where you'll find. The state of mind.
Robert, do you mind? I'm doing important work, and with all due respect, isn't it time you got your own chair?
Sharing is caring, Deborah. Plus, this'll be my chair soon enough. Your time's just about up.
I know, Robert. I've been working overtime and weekends trying to get this last bit of work done for you, all the while I have a mound of work waiting for me at Lincoln Center.
See, this is what I love about you, Deb. We make a great team. You do all the fancy stuff like numbers and grammar, and I interact with the students.
Mr. Goldberg, get off Columbia buy-sell memes.
Actually, Deirdre, it's buy-sell trade at Barnard. And I am currently in the market for a half-empty bottle of Head and Shoulders dandruff conditioner. So, if you see anything, please do me a favor and @sign me.
See? This is what I mean. I'm overwhelmed with vital paperwork negotiating every last detail of this transition, and you're trolling around for dandruff cures.
It's important student outreach, Deb. The kids don't care about that policy stuff. They just want relatable content.
I'm relatable. Why, just the other day I slept through my 8:40 meeting with Ariana Huffington and DJ Khaled. But it takes more than that, Rob.
I'm not sure you would know. You are flying the coop in the middle of the year.
Really? You're going to play the I'm leaving for no apparent reason to take a job that makes no sense given my previous credentials card? Oh, Deirdre, I can't work like this.
Sorry, Miss Spar, but until you go to Lincoln Center, you'll have to.
Hi, President Spar, Mr. Goldberg.
Oh, well, actually, it's interim
Robert,
president.
did you hear that Press Juicery is doing a buy one, get one free deal until 5 p.m.?
Oh, boy. Come on, Deirdre. First wheatgrass shot is on me!
Thanks, Interim President Goldberg, but I'm allergic to plants.
Finally. Now, to what do I owe the pleasure of your company, Zoe?
I'm here to convince you to reverse the merger.
Are you? I would think you, of all people, would support and understand my decision. But your concerns are unproductive. That train has long since left the station and is running express to 242nd Street.
With all due respect, I'm not sure you understand what you've done. Look around. WBAR is gone, midnight breakfast is gone, and the marching band practices in the quad every day from 1 to 3 a.m., and nobody cares!
That's unfortunate, I will admit, but it's unavoidable collateral.
It's not collateral, it's the complete destruction of our school's culture.
My dear, do you know what a sacrifice is?
Oh, yeah, but I don't need to join a cult. I'm already in Orcuses.
Good God, no. A sacrifice, Zoe, is what I had to do in order to save Barnard. But you wouldn't understand. You're just an undergraduate with too much debt. You probably never had to make a real sacrifice in your life.
I've made sacrifices more than you could know.
Oh, can't I? You see this? My milkshakes used to bring all the boys to the yard. But then I realized there were too many boys in the yard, and they only wanted to be in the yard for my milkshakes. Not my intelligence or drive or daring vision. I didn't want them in the yard. I wanted the yard to myself. A yard of one's own, you could say.
You're not listening to me. You're making this about yourself.
Perhaps I am. But you, Zoe, you remind me of myself when I was your age. Bright eyes, supple skin, ambitious, unstoppable. Alas, sometimes the world bites us in the bosom and we have to decide what's really important to us. Clearly, from your ignorant yet passionate rhetoric, you care deeply for Barnard. I assume you would want to do everything in your power to help it.
Of course I do.
Oh, well, you're in luck. SGA might be gone, but now that we have consolidated into the larger university community, there's a seat available for a former Barnard student on Columbia's University Senate. I think you should fill that seat. While Barnard may be formally dissolved, there are many more battles to be fought, and I need you to preserve our bold, beautiful spirit.
You're just asking me to save your failed legacy. I'm not selling my soul to bail you out.
Oh, there is no soul, Zoe, only cold, dead flesh. So don't get curt with me. I'm offering you a chance to succeed where I failed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean when you resisted the unions and divestment? Or when you left for the opera house? Or when you sold out your community?
You know what? I'm sick and tired of students like you, marching in here, demanding provisions to fit your perfect little unrealistic expectation of the world.
I don't think it's unreal.
So do you honestly expect to change anything without stepping on a few toes, cutting a few corners, burying a few bodies?
I'm sorry, what?
Listen, I did what I had to do, and I won't be chastised by you or anyone else. Get your head out of those social justice clouds and come back to reality. You have no idea what I've done for you. If you want to be like me, you've got to make a choice. Gotta take some action. No, it's not enough to be a voice. Time is running out and we've got Robert at the wheel. Accept the merger, work with me, defend the Barnard ideal.
I'm sure a lot of students just obey you when you speak, but fighting for the merger now is foolish and weak. I want to serve my campus as a figure who stands strong. So what's the point of serving you when the school I loved is gone?
Sometimes you all don't seem like grown adults, always thinking about your vision, never thinking about results. You have no clue what goes into a bargain. You girls are Athenas, I'm Debora Spartan.
Don't you love the smell of campus unity? Through equal treatment only comes equal opportunity.
If Barnard's gone and Zoe too, then find some substitute. I guess all of this Stacy stuff connects
That's
me
where
with
you'll
my
find.
You think I don't know what it means to sell my soul, to sacrifice a moment for ideals behind my goal? You lose control.
That's why I'm asking you, make change from within the system. Options, you can't miss them, you must carry the torch.
Minutes from now, I will be stuck with all this dirty work, with my back off the wall. I can finally walk towards some
Now you should have known my decision was right. You should have trusted my
like my heart is beating faster than my skin can resist.
My voice speaks for no one. Now that Barnard shuts its doors, if I carry any torch, then it won't be yours. Bet you thought you could take our school? Hell no, hell no, hell no.
Get down, it's getting hot under. See you rule, press, got to go.
Never felt so indignant, feel mad, feel bad on the attack. We won't take this shit, demand our Barnard back.
Oh, hey there, gal pals. I thought all this protesting might make you thirsty, so I brought everyone pressed juicery.
My God! My dry mouth was acting up.
No, Barbara. Mr. Goldberg, we don't want your bougie smoothies. This is all your fault.
Well, don't blame me, it's Deborah's fault. She's the one who signed the papers and ditched us for Lincoln Center.
Well, at least she understood basic feminist theory.
Well, if that's how you feel, I guess I'll just drink all this beauty blue lemonade by myself.
Really happy to be protesting, but when is this gonna be over? It's midnight tonight and Ikayo needs the space.
Liv, what are you doing?
She's finally come to her senses. Columbia isn't the problem, it's your lousy attitude. Why are you so opposed to fun?
She's a traitor! I'm not! It's a lot more complicated than you think. Can't you just hear us out? God.
The merger makes us unified.
Fake unity kills campus pride.
Stay on the inclusive side.
To the gentrifiers from Morningside.
Dark college wasted your tuition.
Step on the stove, I'll light the ignition.
But Barnard left the house unclosed.
Is that your view, you mother?
Whoa! Bet you thought you could take our pride. Hell no, hell no, hell no.
It's getting hot under CU pride. Hell no, we've got to go. I've never been so excited. Feel bad on the attack. We won't take this shit, demand our Barnard back.
I'm their admins to talk to.
We must be loud, express our views.
It's the only way it'll work.
Nobody will even hear.
We're making one thing very clear. They're trying to erase us, so we need to show them that we're here. Bet they thought they'd divide us up. Hell no, hell no, hell no.
We're fighting this from the bottom up. Let's go,
We've got to go. I don't know, so excited. Feel bad on the attack. We won't take this shit, demand our Barnard back.
Come on, guys.
All right, come on, ladies, let's show them. We got this. Liv, I'm giving you one more chance.
Hell no.
Show me. Really?
Is that all you got? Hey!
Come on. We got on. Here we go. Yeah, let's go.
We got it. Hey!
Really, guys? Yeah.
Get out of here.
Come on, go.
Uh-huh.
Are we doing both?
Yeah.
Are we doing both? Okay. Here we go.
That's all you got?
Bring it on. You got this. Let's go. I got this. Come on. Join our side.
No. Hey.
Okay.
Come on.
Let's go.
Here we go. Come on.
Start that.
Looks like everyone thinks this way.
Is that all you have to say? Why wouldn't those promoter?
I treat everyone like a voter.
Can't just leave at Tribute.
Gavin's welcome any day, but Liv had better stay away.
I thought you would oppose her.
Better a schmoozer than a poser.
That feeling
You can take our sweat.
Hell no, hell no, hell no.
Got that
It's getting hot
feeling.
to see you. your own. And so we won't even pick up the phone. So now you know you may not wanna die. You are on your own. Hi, welcome to Counseling and Psychological Services. How can I help? Oh, Olivia.
Hey.
I didn't recognize you. I get so many visitors nowadays, it's hard to tell them apart.
I'd really prefer if you didn't tell me that, Irene.
Oh, God, so sorry. I have to stop oversharing with the patients. My therapist tells me I do it because I'm overworked and I don't have enough people to talk to, which, come to think of it, is supposed to be why I pay her, but she's so busy. She works here at CPS.
Great. Is this a new chair?
Yes, yes, you like it? If you don't like it, we can get you a new one. We want you to be as happy as possible.
I don't think a chair is going to help with that, Irene.
Well, we're not sure the counselor's going to help with that. So that's why the chair's here, just in case. I said we should have gotten a beanbag chair. Those are classic.
I don't know, they don't provide enough support.
Why do people keep saying that? Oh, God! Hi, welcome to CPS. Are you checking in for an appointment?
Yes, I am. Do you need help with those?
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Name?
Mengmar?
Oh, I'm sorry. Angus already checked in.
No. My name is Gavin. Gavin Stewart.
Oh, Gavin! Thanks for coming in, Gavin.
Could you please keep it down? I have an image to maintain.
Oh, right. Sorry. Gavin. Let me pull up your folders. Darn it, all to Tuesday! I alphabetized the folders wrong. 1 minute. Dear, could you take a seat? I just need a minute, okay?
Hey, Gavin.
Hey, Liv. I was hoping you wouldn't recognize me.
Yeah. So how have you been?
Very stressed. The anti-merger campaign is really grueling, and I don't think anyone even wants me to be there. We have a meeting tomorrow, and I haven't slept in days. I mean, sometimes I think I should have just stuck with you.
That's great. Thanks for that.
Oh, no, don't take it personally. How are you doing?
How do you think, Gavin?
Yeesh, I was just asking. So do you come here often? Or...
Okay, that's not something people say.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know. This is my first appointment.
Oh, a newbie. Well, welcome to the Thunderdome.
I'm so nervous. I've never seen a therapist before. I mean, the whole concept is just foreign to me. I mean, I can't tell them what's really going on. That's private.
Ugh. Calm down. Take a mint. They're nature's Xanax.
Oh, God, this was a mistake. I should have just gone to Stress Busters.
No. It's good you got yourself here. Who do you have? Irene, who does he have?
Well, all of our licensed psychologists are booked, but you can see Katie. She is a first year in the social internship work program. She's totes cool, Sagittarius, so you guys are like star sign compatible.
Well, actually, I'm a Virgo, and I specified that I would wait longer to be seen by a licensed psychologist, if that's okay.
Oh, sorry. Whoopsie! Must have the wrong form. We can totally make that work. Just come by in 20 19?
2019, I'm graduating.
Oh, so you want a referral?
No, I wanted help.
So did I, but there's not enough room in the budget for another receptionist. It's a whole thing.
I didn't ask. When is my appointment?
Soon, I think. I'm on it. I'll go check. Thank you so much for your patience. Now don't touch anything while I'm gone, or I will blow a gasket! Oh, and don't forget to breathe. I read in Women's Health how it really helps.
Is this really what it's like?
What did you expect?
Liv, you're up.
Hey, why don't you take my appointment?
Wait, really?
Yeah, it sounds like you're busy and I can wait. I'm used to it.
Thank you, Liv. Hey, Liv.
Yeah?
I'm really sorry about everything.
Thanks. I feel like asking, why did I not catch flight? I feel like asking, where are my friends tonight? If I'm all alone, then my voice reaches no one. I feel with these years yet to come, oh, how could the future be bright? I feel like asking why every friendship turns to a fight. If I truly have a voice, why can't anyone see my light? If my friends were here, they'd tell me it will be alright. If my shrink were here, he'd tell me it will be alright. If my sweet were here, they'd count on me to be alright. Please tell me that everything will be alright. If my mom were here, she'd tell me it would be alright. But my mom's not here to tell me it will be alright. Need to tell myself that everything will be alright. I don't know if everything will be alright. I feel that where I once saw blue, now all I see is white. I feel that I've climbed so far just to fall from such a height. I feel I used to speak my truth, but now I've run out of words to write. I feel with these years yet to come, oh, how could the future be bright? I feel if they once saw me truly, then when did they lose their sight? If it's true, this is how we're meant to feel, well, how can this be right? If my friends were here, they'd tell me it would be alright. If my shrink were here, he'd tell me it'll be alright. If my sweet were here, they'd count on me to be alright. I don't know if everything will be alright. I never wanted to end up here, and I never questioned if I could persevere. But something means everything will be alright. Maybe so near me, maybe I know that everything will be alright. Now's the time to make a choice. Out of silence, find my voice.
Okay, let's get started. I'm sorry our space reservation fell through, but I'm glad we could meet here outside Ferris at the last minute. Oh, just a reminder to keep it down since people are studying.
I think this is a bad place to have a meeting. I think that guy is watching porn.
No way, dude. It's just a sharp music video.
Don't look at him, Barbara.
Okay, moving on. So, we are up against the clock, and we need to do something that'll grab the attention of the administration. That's why I'm here. Given my invaluable connections and my expertise with Microsoft Office, I think we have a shot at affecting some real change here.
And while we've had our disagreements in the past, I can't deny that Gavin knows how to work with the bureaucracy on this side of the street.
You can say that again. Let's just say that Presbo's toupee is about the only thing that's transparent around here.
How many times have you told that joke, Gavin?
Here for the meeting.
Oh, the anti-merger meeting?
Oh, shit. What's the password? Oh, right. I'm not politically correct.
What?
We were in the stacks and found your pamphlet.
Oh. Is this not the dark enlightenment? Babe, we should go back to the stacks.
Oh, shit. We were never here. I'm not about to be added as some neo-Nazi. Columbia students are just so intolerant.
Great. Where were we? Oh, right, Gavin, your plan?
Oh, yes, okay. So I was thinking we could start with a Survey Monkey. Those are a classic. Hopefully, if we send out the email link every day for a few weeks, we'll get a response that says against the merger, and then we can just fudge the stats.
No, Gavin, we need something that will actually get people's attention.
Okay, this is a little out there, but what if we raise the money to buy it back ourselves? Is anyone else thinking what I'm thinking?
Female condom giveaway. A trip to the Audubon Society.
Bikini car wash.
No! Laser tag in the learner party space, duh! Pew, 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 pew.
No can do. Any party that's in the party space is automatically super weird.
Okay, I feel like you guys are shooting down a lot of my ideas right now, and it actually took a really long time to come up with those, so...
Gavin, this isn't SDT's Eat Late. We're trying to actually change something. You think Barnard pushed through divestment and unionization by baking cookies for Debora Spar?
You don't get it. I'm just being realistic. Dealing with the Columbia bureaucracy is nearly impossible.
That's why you're here. You keep bragging about all your connections. So now you can come through and hook us up with Presbo.
Well, I've never met Presbo. Nobody has. I mean, I have him on Snapchat, but he just watches my story and never responds.
Okay, so you're useless and we should just give up and graduate? Is that what you're saying? Nope. Just leave before you make things worse.
No, wait. She probably has some good ideas and we're coming up dry.
And whose fault is that?
Can we just hear her out?
We already did. She had her chance and she betrayed us.
She's a fake friend. If I wanted fake friends, I would have auditioned for a cappella.
God. It's fine. It's fine, okay? I'm not trying to cause drama or make things harder for you guys, okay? I'll see you later, hopefully.
Oh. Excuse me, but would you mind opening up this gate for me?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, but if you don't have an ID, you're gonna have to find somebody to get you a guest pass.
Oh. Guest pass? I'm not sure you understand. I was the president of this college.
Oh, President of Columbia.
Oh, no, of Barnard College.
Oh, sorry, doesn't ring a bell. Oh, my kids are at chess practice right now. I gotta go pick them up. Visitor center will be open tomorrow morning.
No, don't leave me! Don't you see I built this school with my very own hands? I was just trying to inspire the cis white women of Barnard to pursue their dreams. Oh, Fortuna, you cruel, vindictive strumpet!
D-Spar?
A student! Please, don't gaze upon me in my vulnerable state.
What are you doing back here?
I'm trying to get a priceless portrait of myself that I left behind, but no one will let me in. Will you help me?
I would, but I don't think I can. I think I've been unofficially banned from Barnard. My best friend hates me, and I don't think there's anything I can do to fix it, so...
Well, that's the wrong attitude if I ever saw one. If you're to be a successful woman in this harsh world, you can't let the opinions of others disturb you.
I guess. So it doesn't bother you that everyone blames you for the death of Maggie?
Of course not.
Or that everyone thinks you're a corporate sellout?
Not in the least. Why would it?
Or that you can't even open the gates to your own former school in what can only be described as an act of poetic justice?
Enough!
Hey, come on, I was just kidding.
No, you weren't. I just wanted a blessed vacation, Olivia. I haven't had one since I went on that Alps trip with Hillary Clinton, and Bill wouldn't stop making dick jokes about the mountains. Why do men ruin everything?
Yeah, I just wanted to live with my friends and not have to deal with my sweet mates leaving their open dig-in containers on the table.
You deserve that, Olivia. I'm sorry your friends abandoned you. I remember you were especially close with Zoe.
Yeah, we were. That's probably over, though. Political differences.
I understand. It's so difficult to be partisan these days.
It's my fault. I love Barnard so much, but I think I was suffocating it.
Accepting responsibility for your failure. How interesting. Now that you mention it, I can barely form the word, but I think I was wrong.
I'm sorry. Did you just say wrong?
Wrong.
Still can't understand you.
Wrong! Whoa, there it is! Oh, I made a mess of things. I tried and failed to save my legacy, and I left Barnard in the gutter. Do I feel better? I'm not sure.
Admitting is a good first step. Want to hit?
I've been waiting for you to ask. I must say it's a little rude you offered with so little left. What strain is this? OG Afghan Kush? Oh, I'm sorry, I just caught the aftertaste. Clearly Alaska Thunderfuck.
There's a silver lining to everything. You may not be the president of Barnard anymore, but at least now you can relax and let loose.
Quite right. Some spiritual spring cleaning is just what I need. Although I also have to figure out what to do with that silly portrait.
I don't know, why not just sell it on buy-sell trade?
That name rings a bell. Isn't that where Rob gets his dandruff shampoo?
Oh my God, don't tell me you've been president of Barnard for 9 years and you've never been on buy-sell trade.
Darling, I only shop at Saks.
Well, no offense, but you've been missing out. They call you corporate feminist.
I prefer Lincoln center left.
So I presume you know a thing or two about fetching a price on some female pet mice or a Fedora 2002.
One time I sold my blazer from a FIFA fundraiser to some hippie aqua barbecue.
Well, on Barnard buy-sell trade, where we all are unafraid, people buy the shit, it's true.
A used vibrator,
you can wash it later. It'll only cost you $50, or some birth control pills
that are only half filled.
Sometimes you gotta shop thrifty. These are real things on buy-sell trade. It all just goes to show that if you've got junk from the past in your trunk, then why not let it go? Just buy, sell, trade away your pride. We've got to let it go. Making my way
And now I'm feeling so cold, like the time I did the ice bucket challenge.
Story, those were the days, that youthful haze. Yes, the future's just a crapshoot, so we have to let go of our most prized possessions,
like my Saint Laurent pantsuit.
a dental dam.
Oh, honey, goddamn,
It'll only cost a penny. Sometimes you live in the past,
'cause you can't have it all,
but then you don't wind up with any.
to move on.
You gotta give something up, so baby, quid pro quo. If you've got junk from the past in your trunk, then why not let it go? Just buy, sell, trade away your pride. We've got to let it go.
I remember thinking, staring out from on my porch, that I was born a fighter.
Hey, I need a lighter. You wanna pass me the torch?
A clock, a photo, a souvenir from a night on the town. These sentimental objects will simply put that warrior down.
We imagine our happiness in symbols that are fake, but fighting for those symbols, you lose track of what's at stake. Winners pick their battles, and through their losses grow. If we are to fight for what is right, we must let Barnard go.
An old obsession,
Or a college dispossession, it'll add a cost of living.
if you love someone,
Time to give up the gun and start the process of forgiving. Don't let them stop you getting high, they'll only keep you low. So if you got junk from the past in your trunk, then why not let it go? Just buy, sell, trade away your pride. We've got to let it go. Gotta let it go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Senior Toast, Senior Prom. I'm Rob Goldberg. You may remember me from my brief yet impactful stint as interim president of Barnard. Barnard was a women's college that used to be across the street.
We know!
Right. Well, I'm here to make sure you have a fun senior toast, and I'm here to make sure the merrymaking is safe and secure. My assistant, Deirdre, is another safety monitor for the evening, so please feel free to approach her with any concerns. Speaking of which, Deirdre, could you check on these fancy glasses of 7-Up? Something about them tastes funny.
That's champagne, Mr. Goldberg.
Whoopsies! Bobby deserves a break. Everybody in the club get tips. What a gosh darn throwback. Definitely some of Eminem's best work.
Mr. Goldberg, the accountant from Columbia is coming over soon to check on the status of the merger and to do research for projecting alumni fund donations for this class. I'm a little worried she'll see how depressed everybody is.
Fine, Deirdre. I'll see how the kiddos are doing. Hello, student.
Oh. Mr. Goldberg, there's something in between trying to be our best friend and being a robot administrator.
Okie dokie. Gee, someone sure seems down in the dumps.
I'm not alone. Look around. Everyone is miserable.
Oh, come on now, Zoe. They're having the time of their lives.
Are you crying right now?
I'm fine, Virginia. I'm just trying to get off my wristband so I can have a sixth drink. Oh, give me yours.
Oh, no. I think you've had quite enough.
Listen, the last 4 years have been really hard, and I just want to drink champagne on Presbo's dime.
Hey, Rumi. Do you think you and your friend would want to donate? Do you think you and your friend would want to donate money to the class fund? I'm so sorry. We're just really behind on our contribution goal.
Gavin, I think I'm gonna take her home, actually.
No. Yeah, of course. I don't mean to impose.
You're hyperventilating.
I'm fine. I just don't do well with shellfish.
Okay. Zoe, I'm gonna take her home.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Please don't put this on Overheard at Barnard, but if you do, then please tag me.
Hey, how long do you think this caviar will keep?
I don't know, a couple of days. Why?
I mean, I'm trying to steal as much free food as I can before I graduate into debt.
Did someone say debt? As in the debt we owe our alma mater for our wonderful education.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a really bad introduction. It's no wonder nobody wants to get a lease with me.
Can we help you?
Yes. I am soliciting donations to the Senior Class Fund. It goes to finance a lot of really important things, like cleaning the Rory suit, or gentrifying Harlem.
Well, I'm so sorry, but I forgot to close my tab at 10:20, and that'll probably wipe out the rest of my balance.
Well, hello! You sure clean up good.
Gavin, please just stop. I know you mean well, and you trying to help the other day meant a lot, but it didn't work. I just don't want to pretend to be happy right now.
Yeah, actually, me neither. I'm supposed to get people to donate money to the class fund, but everyone I ask just tells me they're jobless and broke. You don't want to donate, do you?
No, I would have donated to Barnard.
Yeah, I keep getting that excuse too for some reason. Tough break.
Robert, this is such a lovely soiree. You know, events like this are absolutely essential to Columbia's long-term financial future.
Oh, of course. Although I prefer not to think about the money. To me, it's about encouraging the spirit of giving.
Of course, the spirit of giving. The students give us money and we give it to Exxon.
Zoe?
Here we go. Whatever you're thinking of doing, just don't. We're graduating in a week, and I don't need you screwing things up more before then.
I know you're mad at me. Hey, and you have every right to be. But there's something I have to say, and I really hope you'll listen. A toast to Zoe. You're the hero of this story, and I should not have stepped on what was not my territory. A toast to difference. We may not be the same, but we're all caught in this game. Many voices, but one aim.
A toast to Barbara. I'm not so into crows, but when you caw, it's just like one of the bros.
A toast to Brad-Relax, bro. I've never drunk a Keystone Light, but like a sparrow in the spring, I've watched you catching flight.
And thank you, Columbia, for making us compete. You added extra intrigue to the people that we meet. And thank you, Columbia, for making us divide. We had to heal without your help, and now we're unified.
A toast to you, Virginia. I didn't listen to your sex tips, but you're all great though it compliments my JJ's fish and chips.
A toast to Rex the Wellman. You don't know much about sex, but behind those wings and beers, you're actually complex.
A toast to Jessica. I thought college had you burned, but since you moved to EC, you're always getting turned.
A toast to Zoe, to the friendship that I blew. I thought that I knew Barnard, but I just want to know you.
A toast to Gavin. You really used to suck, but becoming your friend has been a stroke of good luck.
Cheers to all of you. And thanks, Liv. Pour one out for Barnard.
Hey, don't waste that bubbly. We paid a lot of money putting this event together for you kids,
Yeah.
okay?
Wait, where did all that money come from?
I think we paid for it.
Don't be ridiculous. A bunch of poor undergrads paying for this fancy shrimp and champagne shindig? That chance, kids.
No, wait, she's right. This is our champagne money 20 years from now.
Hey, that's our money!
Not yet! Don't you get it? You can't treat us like this and expect our hedge fund bonuses 20 years down the line!
Thank you, Goldberg, for your infantile art. Thanks to your incompetence, I can tell I'm relatively smart. Thank you, Presbo, for your brand new silver beds. Without your petty merger, we would never have been friends. Thank you, Columbia, for making us complete. You add an extra intrigue to the people that you meet. Yes, thank you, Columbia, for making us divine. We had to heal without your help, and now we're unified.
Robert, these students seem very unsatisfied with their experience. We find that unhappy people rarely donate.
Oh, well, they're happy. They just don't know it yet.
Robert, please. How could you let things get this far? I mean, pushing people to their breaking point is one thing if we're going to get something out of it, but this is disastrous.
Well, don't blame me. It's Debora. She's the one who started all of this.
Spar, of course. Well, given that our long-term financial solubility is in jeopardy thanks to these whiny students, looks like we're going to have a meeting to discuss the future of this merger. It doesn't look good. I think we're going to have to cut you loose. Woo!
Did we do it? We did it? Oh my god!
Thank you, see you, for prioritizing money. Sometimes it works out well for us. It's actually kind of funny. And thank you, see you, for this fancy degree. Now Barnard has its freedom, and so do we. Now Barnard has its freedom, and so do we.
Guys, we did it!
That was really sweet, what you said back there.
I meant it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just sad I had to ruin our senior spring together.
You didn't ruin it. We still have a few days left.
I guess. Talk about a senior scramble. By the way, who'd you end up matching with?
I never even turned my list in. With everything that's happened over the past few weeks, it totally slipped my mind.
Yeah, I was wondering why you hadn't brought that up.
I still have it on my phone, though. Should I send it in? I'm still not sure about some of the choices. Want to look at it for me?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Always here. Number 1. Emma Stone, La La Land.
Oops, wrong list. Might be. Sorry. Put that down there. Here we go.
Me?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Was that awkward?
No. Do it again.
All my ornithology lovers back from that horrific hiatus. Never fear, Warble Hour is back, and so is WBAR. It's been a while, but we are back on the air with all the radio you never knew you wanted. But before we resume our regularly scheduled broadcast, some breaking news. Columbia University's Board of Trustees has voted to reverse the merger between Columbia and Barnard. Whoa! In their statement, they claim their decision was utterly unrelated to a projected donation shortfall from both Columbia and Barnard alumni alike. Lastly, a word of thanks to all our listeners, all 5 of you, Liv, Zoe, Virginia, Jessica, and even my new ex-roommate Gavin. You make me proud to be a Barnard bird, I mean bear.
Graduating. I can't believe that I got this wine stain out of my gown just now. Time to go is really a blessing.
You pre-gamed graduation.
You're gonna sit through this thing sober?
Roomies. Well, ex-roomies.
We'll use protection. Gavin, I just wanted to thank you for helping us get our school back. It means the world to us.
Oh, stop it. Don't make me blush. I didn't really do anything. It was mostly you guys.
Oh, yeah, but you came through when we needed you. And as long as you don't take credit, that's what counts.
I don't need the credit. It wouldn't do me any good on my resume anyway. I'm glad everyone's happy now.
Okay, kids, time to get a move on. I need this photo op with D-Spar so my mom knows I actually received a degree.
All right, I'll be in the audience. I'm so proud of all of you.
As am I, gang. As am I.
Hey, D-Spar!
No, don't call her over. She probably still hates me.
Hey!
Hello, Olivia. Zoe, dear, I'm terribly sorry about that little incident. We all could use a bit of perspective, as you both taught me.
Incident? It was a pretty big deal.
Yes, I suppose so. I'm not proud of my mistakes, but I am proud of you, Zoe, for rising to the occasion.
Really?
Of course. I must say I'm surprised an undergraduate like yourself was able to undermine years of hard work, but I'm choosing to see it as a testament to the value of a Barnard education.
Wow. Thanks, D-Spar. I'm surprised you're so chill about this.
Oh, yeah, you can thank me for that.
Of course. I have bigger fish to fry. I'll be jetting off to Amsterdam shortly. They're doing a new revival of Wagner's Twilight of the Gods, and let's just say I'm hoping to bring a whiff of inspiration back to Lincoln Center.
Well, I'm glad you're here to give me my diploma.
Oh, my dear, I never miss the opportunity to take the stage. Well, Rob, this certainly has been interesting. I have to say, I had absolutely no faith in you. But somehow you managed to not ruin everything permanently, and I do appreciate that.
Well, thanks, Deborah. You know, I'm not quite sure how you do it. These girls are awful feisty.
That's what I will miss most, Robert. But alas, new horizons await us all. Except for you, poor thing.
Back to the books, eh? You know, you might be an imbecile, but I think you mean well.
Don't flirt with me, Debora.
Let's just get this show on the road. Class of 2017, having been the people you've been, you'll leave this school and find yourself in places unforeseen. Now it's your weight to shoulder, and as we get older, don't forget how you made Barnard better, stronger and bolder. Now we're moving on, we'll give it our best try. It's time for us to say goodbye as you carry the torch. Carry your voice, and when you choose to speak, let all you've learned inform your choice to find a new home, to start anew. Earn your stripes and don't forget, you'll always have your Barnard blue. So now we are ready to finally soar. No, you can't repeat these 4 years. Leave behind your passing fears. Did I not